Hey, wandering creatives. I call this one the fire tree project. So we're starting out with a sketch, and I did include a link to a free tracing page in the description if you want to use that. But I also encourage you to just see if you can try drawing out a tree for yourself. The general rule is just start wide and go narrow and fill the space. This is obviously a stylized tree. It does not need to look super realistic. You can see there's no overlapping branches or anything. You can see I'm purposely using some fingery branch shapes here to give it a little bit more of a spooky flavor, adding that spider in. What I'm using here is just a Sharpie, both for the outline and for the fill. So I'm going into those little thin fingers with the fine liner and then using a wider Sharpie to fill in those thicker spaces. That just helps it go a little quicker. Now we're filling this because I really love the silhouette effect that it will give us, especially with the colorful background once we get that in. So once everything is filled, we lay down the color. Now I have done this off camera just for the sake of time, but here I'm showing you all the colors that I used. You can see I start with yellow, laying it around all of those branch fingers, and then fill in with orange and red and pink and purple down below, using some green and orange and gray to lay at least the first layer of the grass there. Now I'm using here one of my very favorite beginner-friendly art supplies, and those are those water-soluble Neocolor II crayons. And these let you lay down the color exactly where you want them before going in with your watercolor brush and really making them pop. And if you're interested in the products I'm using, I have linked all of them in the description for you. You can check them out down there. So I'm just using a basic watercolor brush here. The water just activates that color, and I just try to lay down enough water to first blend smoothly, and second to remove the actual crayon lines, at least for the most part, from the page. Now this is your project, of course, so you have the option of laying down the sunset color and the ground color before you actually draw your tree if you prefer. That does make it a little bit easier and quicker. And if you want to know how to do that, definitely check out this video right up here where I kind of walk you through step by step how to create a basic sunset look. The reason why I decided to do the color after the tree silhouette is because I like to leave a little bit of space around my branch fingers, and this just lets them stand out and even glow a little bit as we lay in the yellow and the orange around it, and gives it more of that fire tree feel. And while we're here, please take a moment to hit that like button if you're enjoying this little project. That just helps more folks like you find this video. Next, it's time to add a bit of depth to the ground layer here. So I'm going to add in a deeper green, activate that with the water, and then go in with more of a black color and activate that with the next. Now, of course, you're letting it fully dry in between each one of these layer applications. That's an important one to remember. You'll also notice I use a bit of that black to put a dividing line between the ground and the sky. That helps that sky pop a little bit more. And you are welcome to end it here, but I wanted to add a bit more detail with some grass outline using a thicker micron pen. It's a 08. And you can see I added the outline of the grass all along the top, and then also add in bits and pieces of grass here and there under the tree, and that just gives it a bit more dimension and texture down below. If you enjoyed this project, definitely check out this one right up here next. I will see you over there. Happy creating!